It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And the spotlight is on Justin Herbert. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Chiefs and the Colts, and it comes your way next.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody, alongside... season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here are the Chiefs now coming out for their opening drive. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
You enjoyed watching that game tape, didn't you?
Yeah,
last week's game.
Was good. Four touchdowns, one pick.
Now, you were a little upset about the pick. I didn't know if you would play him this week or not if you were the head coach.
Hey, they got the win.
They got the win, so you're going to give him another chance?
I'm going to give him another shot.
All right. I think the ratio's pretty good. He'll try to eliminate the interception, but he wants to keep that hot streak going, throwing touchdown passes.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
33-yard line.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 24 carries, 134 yards.
Just an excellent performance from them on the ground last week, and that speaks to an offense that is operating at a high level on all fronts. Of course, that man running the ball, he's just seeing the field so well. But don't forget about his offensive line. They've really asserted their will out there and are confident they can repeat it again this week.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages a bit more than usual to try and combat what they expect to see.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Play action. It's Herbert. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first, 18 yards that time. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Now 2nd and 5.
At the 20-yard line.
To the air again, Herbert. That's complete to Dell. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11.
Now it's Herbert. And that's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
back to the air. Herbert on second down. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Josh Downs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories, and you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do, and when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there, that nice opening drive, because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Anderson. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Anderson. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Off play action. Anderson finds Gibbs on the check down. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. The Colts at 7-3 now on the year, and they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Well, there were a couple of extra defensive backs in the game, so he really had nowhere to go with the football despite his search for an open receiver. So he has to take off and run for it, but he comes up well short of the line to gain.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
He's got a man complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tug on the face mask, and the flag comes out.
And we saw that last week they had some defensive miscues like that, and they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up, but obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
Herbert operating from the red zone. And he's got it. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquise Brown, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Throwing to start the drive. Anderson. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. Off the play fake. Anderson. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's their first sack of this game, but how about last week? 6 sacks, great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession. So 1st and 10 now from the 30 as they've got it as we resume action. They'll throw over the middle, taken in, and inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one, and another first down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Herbert back to the air. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Takedown from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they're going to continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll go again with Gibbs. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw. Anderson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively, or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
This is fielded at the 27. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Herbert. To the right side and caught by Dell. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 54 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Again, Herbert. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side in the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one in the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. He'll try again. And this time he's not going anywhere. In fact, he'll lose yardage back to the 3. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
It's 2nd and inches at the 17.
Off play action. Anderson. That'll be caught by Cup. And he'll be out right at the 35. The catch and run good for 18 and a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Off the play fake, Anderson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Anderson now throwing on 1st down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnston. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Looking to throw. Anderson. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Anderson able to shake him off. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the...
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Quentin Johnston. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Herbert has it knocked free, but it looks like one of the DBs has it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. And the Colts about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. One more time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot on the fumble. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come upon halftime here in KC with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. The NFL season going to be about 2/3 complete after this weekend, so lots to get to as we check out what's going on here in Week 11.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And the Colts going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. That's Samuel, caught left side. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he's on for the 5th time here today. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Short throw caught by Pitts. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 14-yard
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Right back to Pitts again. Little power on the move that time, but still tackled shy of the 20. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Ball at the 33, 2nd and 9.
brings up 2nd and 9.
Herbert. Got his man, Dell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Escaping the pressure right. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down now. That's complete to Dell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Here's Herbert. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up for the 1st and goal.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Rodrigo Blankenship on for the PAT. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Colts set to take over here offensively. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now Anderson. Going underneath, Gibbs has it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Anderson. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. They're continuing to rock and roll, and at intermission, maybe sometimes you fear after such a good first half of a letdown, but that wasn't the case.
And what I remember most about being in those situations is exactly what you're talking about. You almost have that sense of satisfaction. You're like, we're doing really well. I remember one time someone saying, winning's fun, but so is playing really well. Why would we want to do otherwise? That was the message, to keep the intensity up, to keep things going. And that's exactly what we're seeing here from this team.
Yeah, it's helped them extend their lead. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Infraction, defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Play action. It's Herbert. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kyle Pitts, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
The Colts on third down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. We're back now in KC. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
First down, Indianapolis.
To throw is Anderson on 1st and 10. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
And the Colts, first down.
Operating from the gun, Anderson. That's caught by Mingo right side. And he's taken down inside the 30.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Colts.
Anderson on 1st down. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 3. A give right side for Gibbs. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off play action. Anderson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal, so now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Anderson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A big win there defensively on 2nd and goal, a loss of 7, and it brings up 3rd. Looking to throw. Anderson. Throw out wide is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
88 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty good pursuit there defensively. He's brought down, no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Herbert. That is caught. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Herbert now. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the 1st, right around the 42. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now a stoppage. It looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Colts 11-yard line.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 112 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Chiefs, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Colts, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing as they fall to 7-4 now on the year. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head to Dallas to take on the Cowboys.